right, welcome back to Teach Me Money Methods and my Building in Public series. Today, we're going to be talking about my Warriorplus 2024 earnings proof. A lot of people that are trying to start affiliate marketing, and some of what I teach is how you can go and do launch jacking and you can start selling Warriorplus products. That's something that you can actually go and start doing right away for pretty much free, and you can start getting your feet wet in this affiliate marketing arena. And once you start gaining some sales and some experience, that's when you can also go and pivot to some other platforms as well. But just to show, I don't think anyone else is really showing you the proof of their income and how much money they're actually making on Warriorplus. So let's go check it out. But first, we'll go and check out what we made yesterday. So you can see right over here, we made a whopping $329. We've had a couple slow days right over here, but remember, this is January right now. And even if I just track since January 2nd, January 1st, I was on vacation and so forth. So I would have made some money, but it's not all right here. I just started tracking since January 2nd. And you can see if we hover over this, we're already almost at $8,000 and we still have more than 10 days left of the month. So we can still crack that $10,000 mark this month. And this is supposed to be one of the slowest months of the year. So we're still, I'm still happy with where we're at on average, even when we have these slow days, one of these, and that's why I like to have diversity in the income that I'm making. If I was only focusing on, for example, LearnWire and AppSumo reviews, and that was the only income that I made, then you would see these massive fluctuations right here, just wouldn't cut it in my business, right? Even when I've pushed AppSumo super hard, and I've even done what I call content blitzes, where I've done 2 software reviews daily, I've seen $0 days or even $20 days on some of those days where I should be making definitely $100 or $200 a day. So that just goes to show that if I only focused on one thing right here, it would be tough to make a full-time living, right? But because I have all these other things that I focus on, with when one of them goes down, the other one shows up. Today, this was looking like it was going to be my bleakest day of the year for sure. And then AppSumo showed up and I had a really good day on AppSumo. When we come over here and look just real quick, we had, this is yesterday, right? This is the snapshot right here. It says January 18th. I don't know if you can see that, but we had an estimated price per click. So we only had 11 clicks yesterday. That's not very much traffic at all. Out of those 11 clicks, we had 2 sales, made $164. We sold over almost $1,100 in product. And you can see we had an 18% conversion rate and we made almost $15 for every click we sent yesterday. So super cool stuff. And it's always nice to have cash flow coming down the pipeline from all these different sources of income that you're building up, okay? But nonetheless, not too bad right over here. We do have, I've noticed a YouTube partner program is falling off. It's January. So even LearnWire, my views are way down. They skyrocketed back up in December and so forth. And then now they're way back down again. And these are just those ebbs and flows and the waves that you have to ride when you are doing this kind of YouTube thing. You're going to have months that you just can't control that are just generally slower. And then also you have less people paying for advertising right now, less companies and vendors and software companies are paying for advertising spots. And so that's why the income is going down right there. But let's go jump in and look at Warriorplus affiliate marketing, because I don't think very many people make very good videos about actually being an affiliate on Warriorplus. Now, you guys already know my philosophy and what I teach with Warriorplus. I always recommend going and checking out the vendor, the product that you're wanting to promote. You always want to go and vet your products. And what that means is going and checking on the vendor status, seeing what their reviews are like, look at their last 5 products and what their ratings are in general. I usually like to go for 3-star, and I really like to aim for closer to 4 stars or more. And honestly, that's why you don't see a lot of promotions from me, because there's not a whole lot of Warriorplus by this time, right? It's been around for 20 years. It's gotten a bad rap for crappy products and so forth. But there are good vendors and there are good products that use this as a payment processing platform. That's really what this is. It's an affiliate program and a payment processing platform. And there are good vendors, but for, let's just say there's 100 products that are launched this week on Warriorplus, I would say that about 10 of them probably are going to be something that I would probably promote. So that kind of gives you the percentage. You really need to know how to vet. I have some videos in the Building Public series that show you how to vet these vendors out and find if the product is good. You also want to have a good idea if the product is going to sell. if the product's going to get 100, 200, 500 sales, if it's something that is worth your time, putting together bonuses and putting together a big launch and everything and so forth, right? That's what I teach. I have videos on that. If you guys want more Warrior Plus stuff, just type in Warrior Plus below and I'll know that you guys want more affiliate marketing and Warrior Plus type stuff, okay? So right over here, you can see yesterday we had just a $58, $59 day right there. But last 7 days, we're still at the 1,200 mark, over $1,000. And then the last 30 days, we're tracking $3,400. And if I go up here and I actually move myself down, you will be able to see that if I went over here and showed you like my Warrior Plus wallet, I know that there's $2,000 or $3,000 in there. I'm not going to do that right now to show you that, but there's going to be like $2,000 or $3,000 that I need to send to myself so I can pay myself that. It's really neat. But when we come over here, let's see what this says last month. We were at 2,000. So then I stepped it up, and in the last 30 days, where are we at this month? So we're at almost $3,000 this month. Super cool. What you can do is you can come over here and you can go and look at stats right over here, and you can look at it a little bit more. If we go over here, and if I go for year to date, right? So year to date, this is going to be everything from this year, 2024. This is not going to be old information. A lot of what you're going to find on YouTube is very old videos, right? They're years and years old. This is current. This is January 19th, 2024, money being made in my Warrior Plus account. And you can see right over here that we're almost at $3,000 right here from earnings this year. And it's only January 19th. So 19 days into the year, we're almost at $3,000. Really cool. You can see we've had a couple products pop off. $1,800 of that was 7-figure sell machine, 181 sales right there, a 50% hop conversion rate, a 50% conversion on anybody that I sent. I only sent 359 people and got 181 sales. That's just unheard of, with $14.52 per sale and a $5 per hop sale. This is better than the most products are able to do when you look at all their traffic combined with the total revenue for the product. This is higher than you see for those products. It's because I've promoted a good product and I've built an audience. Like I teach you guys to build an audience and then find a good product. And when those two things match up, that's when you have a really big launch like that. And then we did pretty good with GPT Store right there as well. And this was like a spillover from last year. I believe that this was actually in December, but I've still made some decent sales from that as well. You get some residual as well on some of this stuff, but generally speaking, it's during the launch is when you make the most sales and so forth. Okay. Not too bad. $2,896, January 19th. That's only in 19 days how much we've made. Plan to make a lot more on the platform as well. Even if we're averaging $3,000 per month, then what would that be? So it would be, let's just say $3,000 times 12 months. Just by promoting like 1 or 2 products a month, I could be making $36,000 into my business this year just from recommending a couple products. So right now, just to give you an idea, I've only promoted 2 products this month, and we're at January 19th. So I am not doing the promoting a product every single day type thing. Now you can do launch jacking, you can do that. And I do recommend that if you're getting started and you're brand new. It's going to allow you to build an audience that's interested in making money online. And you're going to be able to build an audience that knows, likes, and trusts you, because you're going to give them your honest opinion about a product. And if it's not a good product, then just say, hey, if you want to know really how all this works, then sign up to my newsletter below, right? You don't even have to give anything away. You don't have to sell anything to those potential customers yet. Focus on building that audience and that trust, and then it starts growing from there. Give yourself a few months in this business. You're not going to just start making money overnight. I don't know any business that just allows you to do that without a lot of capital and investment into the business. The only way that you could maybe do that is if you started drop shipping and you started a Shopify store, picked out a product, built the website and so forth, and then turned on ads, and you could do all that in 24 hours. You might make some sales overnight, but there's going to be a lot of hurdles to overcome, especially on the money side. You're going to need a lot of money in order to make that happen. And most people, that's just not realistic. So this is a way you can get started for free and start making some pretty good money. Okay. Now, many of you also across the world, like even in the United States, I must say, if you were making $3,000 a month from affiliate marketing and you could only work 1 or 2 hours a day to do that, many of you would leave your jobs for that. And this is a really good way. And if you, like I said, this is only 2 products. I only promoted 2 products. If you promoted a product a day, you would probably even have more success, most likely. Okay. So another thing I wanted to look at today is just building a public series, right? So I'm sharing my journey with you guys. I'm trying to recover this channel. And it just, when you look at the views down here, it just has not been good. It's been very lackluster. It's been barely hitting a 200 views right there. Everything else has been in the 100 views range. This one right here, I think I actually sent advertising for this one. 600 of those views would have been from being advertised. So that's not a real number right there, but it's been a while. And then this one I advertised as well. And I don't want to advertise. So the last time I had like for a true 400 views day was this one right over here. These 2 videos right here were the last ones that really performed well. Actually, no, I should say that. This 1901 day, that one did decent at 900 views, but it's just crazy, right? Aren't these the kind of videos that like you see all over the place that like got 100,000 views, got 200,000 views, and it's someone that didn't even make $1,900 in one day. It's just them telling you about a YouTube channel that they think made $1,900 a day. How many times have you guys come across videos like that? And they have hundreds of thousands of views. And then I'm actually living proof that I'm actually making that money in my business. I made $1,900 in real life in my online business, and I couldn't even pull 1,000 views. So it is crazy. That's what like leads me to believe that maybe my channel is, and it's just one of those things where, you know, I'm trying to figure that part out, the optimization of YouTube. I have a very successful channel, a small channel on LearnWire, but that has over 12,000 subscribers, and that alone makes me most of my money. But I've tried video editing, and I've tried different things, optimization and so forth, and just getting a video to take off has just not been the case for me this year. But am I going to quit? Absolutely not. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to learn and grow and get better at this and doing YouTube. So that you also want to make it, gamify it for yourself, if you will, and set goals and have fun with it. Don't take everything so serious. Yes, take it serious like a business, but also have some fun while doing it. And right now I'm having fun with changing out thumbnails right now. And I'm really trying to optimize my thumbnails. I'm trying to optimize my titles. I'm trying to do different things. The next thing that I need to explore is making videos shorter, right? Between the 10 and 15 minute mark instead of going over right here. Okay. But I will say that the click-through rates on the last 2 videos, if we go and we look at the analytics and we go and look at reach, so we're getting subscribers, we're getting better, way more views, and watch times. These last 2 videos, something is clicking. We got almost a 7% click-through rate right there as well. And then when we look at yesterday's video, it also is almost getting yesterday's video got 354 views. Let me go back and look at because sometimes that doesn't track the same way, right? So we go to dashboard over here. Oh, because I put a short out yesterday as well. It got 53 views as well. I'm going to try to upload some shorts as well and just test that out and see if that does anything for my channel. As far as just trying to get more subscribers or more eyeballs, and every single short that I put up will lead back to the video that the short came from, if that makes sense. But yeah, that one says 289, but when we actually log in right over here, you'll see 354 views, and that is in less than 24 hours. I'm very happy about that. So this is the first video that I'm like, okay, cool. We're getting some views. Right? I would love more comments. Literally no one commenting. We're getting likes, but just no comments. We did get 4 subscribers as well. It is getting a little bit better. And then when we come back over here real quick, just showing you guys my journey on the analytics right over here, you can see views is starting to really pick up right here. We had 400 views in one day yesterday. That's really cool. Our watch time hours was way higher. Subscribers is still just completely dead. I don't know what's going on with subscribers and the revenue. I'm not surprised. The revenue's not there right now as well. It's January. But let's go in there and see if there was any questions on yesterday's video. I think there was one, or I don't even know if it was a question, but Vasty, you showed up again. Super appreciated, man. My video came up, and immediately based on my eyeball view of the entire screen, your thumbnail stood out to me, and without a thought process running in my head, I knew it was your video. Excellent. Your honesty and thought process and toughness are greatly appreciated. If you really meant to say toughness, I appreciate that, man. It does take some toughness, like you're saying, to push through on the days that you didn't make any money and to keep doing this. This isn't going to be the right business for you if you give up easily. If you don't make any money and a week goes by. I got to be honest with you. I know somebody, I'm not even going to say what their profession is because they could be watching my content, but somebody that was interested in my business that I know in my life, I will just say that it's a friend, and they purchased one of my products and so forth, wanted to learn about affiliate marketing and launch jacking and so forth. They went out and they created a channel. They put a few videos up on it. They probably didn't make any sales, and then they gave up. It's been over a month. They haven't posted any videos. They've pretty much moved on from it. And it's one thing if it's just something that you can't see yourself doing, or you don't like affiliate marketing. Cool. Then it's just it's not a business for you. But it's another to give up because you didn't make any sales. This is something that does require toughness, like Vasti Design says. It requires thick skin. It requires you to come up with ways to stay motivated in order to push through when the times are tough, when the affiliate commissions are not there, right? Because the only thing that's going to get you to the point where you're seeing results like I'm seeing over here and making money right over here. And so far this month, in 19 days, I've made, so this is only tracking 18 days worth. So in 18 days, I've made almost $8,000. This is because of sheer persistence, motivation, and consistency in order to build that compounding effect, right? Like you work on something a little bit each day, and then overall after 6 months and a year, that's when you can measure your success. Okay. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video.